Psalms chapters 1 and 2, they set the tone for the entire book of Psalms. These two chapters, they show us two paths, one that leads to life and one that leads to destruction. Psalms 1, it begins with a blessing. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the wicked. Now, this man, he does not follow the crowd. He doesn't stand with sinners, nor does he sit with those who mock God. Instead, he delights in the law of the Lord. He meditates on God's word day and night. And he's like a tree that's planted by streams of water. He bears fruit in every season, and his leaves, they don't wither. And everything he does, he prospers. But the wicked, well, they're not like that. They're like a chaff that blows, that the wind blows away. They're empty, they're weightless, they're here for a moment and then gone. So this reminds us that God watches over the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked, they'll perish. In chapter 2 here, it shows us the nations. The kings of the earth, they rage and they rebel against God. They want to break free from his rule, but God's not shaken. He laughs at their pride. And then he speaks. He says, I have set my king on Zion, my holy hill. So this is a prophecy about Jesus, the Son of God, and the true king. God gives him the nations as his inheritance. The end of the earth belongs to him. In the end, there's a warning and there's a promise. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry. So in other words, honor him. Surrender to him, take refuge in him, and blessed are all those who take refuge in him. So these two psalms here, they show the contrast between the righteous and the wicked. It shows the contrast between rebellion and surrender, and between judgment and blessing. So let's choose the path that leads to life. Let's meditate on his word and trust in his Son. That is where the blessing is.